Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. So, T-Mobile presents today. I forgot the time. I got to check on it. Today, it's Peter Osvaldik, the CFO, and Mike Katz, the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. And then Monday, the 23rd, it's just going to be Mike Sievert presenting at the JP Morgan Global Technology. So, of course, I'll update you guys if there's anything interesting to note, and I'll definitely give the channel an update. So here's something interesting that I had a conversation with someone last night, and something we have to, pay closer attention to. So now that T-Mobile is telling the network story in terms of 5G leader, and we have the lead by 2 years. We got the capacity now. We're growing in speed. We're adding more spectrum onto the network. Someone mentioned to me last night, he said, hey, what happened during LTE? How did T-Mobile maintain that steady growth during LTE? And I said, that's a good question. We all know, let's be honest, T-Mobile had the inferior product during LTE. They did. There's no doubt about it. They cut corners. They had no backup power on sites, so they had the least amount of reliability. Their network was completely oversold. It was just overloaded in these urban metro areas where they mostly existed early on in LTE. And then, to top it off, when LTE started, they weren't even 100% LTE. There was still 50-60% of cities that only had HSPA 42. Now, that was still, quite fast enough to do most of your daily tasks, but they were pushing a product that they didn't even have coverage on 100%, even in the urban metro areas. So now, with 5G, they're upgrading at a good clip, good pace. They do have the 2-year lead. So now what? What does that mean for T-Mobile, and how did they achieve success during LTE with an inferior product? Well, it was their marketing. It was 100% their marketing. The Un-carrier, of course, helped, but their marketing was huge. Their brand image changed. Their perception started changing. They did start growing the network. I'll give them that. When they got low band 12, they did start growing their footprint. Without that growth, they probably wouldn't have been as successful, and their churn would have been remained more inflated, higher. But they definitely had very good marketing, and they're taking that same marketing play into 5G. So keep that in mind. They now have a better product, more capacity, bigger network. If you haven't checked out the Tech Extremist, make sure you do so. I will leave a link to his channel in the description down below. He was recently in Wickenburg, Arizona. T-Mobile had no service down there a couple of years back. Now they're rocking 400-500 megabits a second in that town, small town. So they're getting better. They're improving each and every day. Each and every quarter goes by, more sites have gone on air, brand new sites, so I'm told. So now you couple that better network that's now able to actually handle the customers that they brought on board with that marketing. It's going to get very, very interesting. That's all I'm going to say here. So let me know. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading your comments. Stay tuned to the channel for these presentations. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.